Hello, all you ghosts, ghouls, and goblins out there. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am playing Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. It is personally one of my most favorite games as of recent because I have recently beat it, and oh my gods, it is amazing. So let's go ahead and start a new game so we can start all fresh and over. Let's go with let's go with what I usually go with, Grim. Usually I'll name my mech like Reaper or some shit, but that don't matter. Oh, don't worry about my words. I try and censor myself the best I can, but I'm also in the military, so it kind of just slips out.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule. On my signal. Now, activate the AC.
Descent to ISB 2262, Rubicon 3, complete.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, all you ghastly ghouls out there, that is some bloody intro, isn't it? It takes me by surprise every time with that laser. Now, I normally would have skipped it. You can pause and read any of these instructions if you would like. I have played through this a couple of times now already, so I already know what I am doing.
Clear out those guard mechs.
Yeah.
Perfect chance to test your AC.
The fun thing about the little guard mechs here is if you are far enough away from them, their rounds will just ping off you. Just be deflected, you know? Alright, so I am just normally hurt here because I don't think that round did that much damage to me, don't you think? Now there is a annoyance up here. There we go. Sorry about the small bit of silence. I was trying to focus on where he was at. Is that all of them? There's the little one. Now, I'll try not to speak during cutscenes and all that, because I know it kind of just ruins the experience, but I'm just going to play this for the fun of it. I will probably go back.
See the contaminated city down there? That's where you're landing. Access the catapult.
That is just gorgeous. Mind you, I love games that actually pay attention to the background details. And this back here, this right here, you will see it throughout the entire game. This right here is just gorgeous. Mind you, I am playing on a PS5. But even then, on the PS4, when I first started playing this, it just looked amazing. Let's get over here to the catapult now, shall we? I will try not to cuss as much as I usually do, but like I said, I am in the service, so it might just slip out from time to time. I'll try not to talk during the cutscenes because I know it'll ruin the immersion somewhat.
If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral, we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back. Enough chat, back to work. Scavenge the AC wrecks ahead and find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
Alright, let's get right back into it, shall we? I will try not to get hit as much as I usually do. Woo! Hello there, big guy. I always forget you're up on the rock there.
Guerrillas from the Liberation Front. Get in the way of our work. Eliminate them.
There we go. Of course, you cannot avoid getting hit the entire time while playing this game. But we're gonna head on over here first to this wreck. We're gonna go to that one, and then that one, and then that one. We will have a final wreck up there to check out, but as of right now, like they said, we are just looking for a bloody call sign to go by. Take a rocket.
Looks like they've got shields. Good thing you've got a blade.
And rockets. Now, I will not be playing through the whole tutorial arena or whatever it is on here, because I've already done that before, and I just find it slow and annoying. It's for people who are new to the game, you don't really earn anything from it.
Keep looking.
But, you know, to each their own, you know. I replayed it this last time because I needed to relearn how to play the game because it's been so long.
That's the PCA's planetside force.
Alright, there's not a mech in there. Here is our little corpse here. Oh, I shouldn't say corpse, he's just a dead, I'm guessing Rubiconian. But with the, seeing how it's made of scrap parts, yeah, nah, that ain't no dead Rubiconian. Nah, he's a Balaam. Poor Balaams. Part of the Balaam group, which is sad. Now mind you, I am not going to tell you any spoilers or anything like that, and holy cow, my actual accent's coming out. Look what y'all made me do. I'm actually having to speak up, my accent's coming out. How dare you? Nah, I'm just messing with you. I don't really care. An accent's an accent. Some people sound cooler with them. Mine's just a bit more southern, that's all.
Use your missiles.
How did I miss him with that flash? Aw, poor little drones, eh? Bye-bye. See what I mean? If the rounds are small enough, they cannot hit you. Let's go ahead and access this little one right here. Now that looks like a lightweight one. Now how the heck did they take down a lightweight mech? It was one, but
It's still valid, but the pilot's rank is no good. We can't use this.
so we're gonna head on up here to this jump gate. Well, this little
Transmitting marker.
take out this. I keep wanting to call these mechs, but they're actually called armor cores or AC. Now AC sounds like a fitting name, seeing how the name of the game is Armored Core, and that is what you're playing as. Now we're gonna come on over to this armor AC right here
Try accessing the rack.
and get this call sign. Mind you, this is what you'll be called for the rest of the time by most other groups. Well, not every group, but usually you'll be just called 621 until you meet someone, and then they'll call you Raven, which is what this one is. Checkpoint reached, heck yeah.
RB-23.
Let's heal up real quick.
Bill. Call sign.
There they are. There's the butte.
Looks like they were onto you.
There's the beauty. See if we can get them. Alright, we got a stagger. Heck yeah. One thing I did learn a little while ago is avoid the rotaries. Something I never usually done is fly straight up top to it, but oh, look at that. You got a little stagger on me with your guns right there.
We got what we came for.
Oh, come on now.
Tie up the loose end, 621.
Tie up the loose end? What loose end?
50%.
Avoid them little rockets right there and see how they do. Are you still firing at me? Woo! Let's heal up real quick, see if we can get one more stagger.
Repair kits remaining.
Ah, they were out of range. Dang. I mean, we should be able to get it right here.
Right shoulder
We should be able to get this one last stagger. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Heck yeah. Fun thing about the staggers is, for some reason, every time you stagger them, their armor seems to disappear. So they take
50%.
a heck ton of damage. Look at that sword swap. Now, normally when I go to fight this boss, it does not go by this quick. I usually end up dying a couple of times. But ooh, that is just a gorgeous explosion. Would you not say?
That's all for our work here today.
Now,
621.
normally, as you get higher, these helicopters will become easier and easier, along with some of the bosses. Now, there is one that I like to call the Forged Demon, like,
That's your new name here on Rubicon.
from like Demon Souls or Dark Souls. It is a pain in the rear, let me tell you. Now, one thing I don't get here, some of the missions that you'll play, they say eliminate units, you get extra pay for the more units you eliminate. But at the same time, it costs you ammunition. So why am I going to shoot extra for the ammo? You know what I mean?
A sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Now let's see right here. What we getting?
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is All Mind, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. All Mind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts. You stand to benefit regardless.
Alrighty, let's see what parts we got here. I doubt it. I don't have none. Yeah, I just have the basic parts right there. And no, now we do not have access to the parts that I want, but let's change this entire frame color up real quick. I do not like the color that it is currently using. Now, the last mech I had it gorgeous, and let me tell you, it was just this color right here. Maybe it was that. No, it was this color right here. It was absolutely gorgeous to me. Now, I will go back to my original color But if you want something a bit more brighter, a bit more, well, I'm not really sure what to call it, but look at these hurt patterns right here. I never actually use these patterns. Why would you want weathering on your mech right here? I never understood that. Now, if it was battle scarred and whatnot, you could make it look like that. Now, that would be amazing to me. But look at all this weathering right here. Now, why would I want that? Let's keep her all nice and pristine, shall we? I completely forgot I could change the color of my weapons right here. Now let's actually go with something a bit lighter for them. Maybe a bright blue. Oh, now that looks just absolutely gorgeous now, don't it? Save my edits and quit. Now we will not be managing the ace and all that. Now, replay missions. That is just the main mission right there that we got. We still got training right here, and which I will not be doing. I don't give two things about that. I will not be deploying the AC on a test. We already know how she runs. Now, I will be doing one more, these two missions right here before I sign on off. Maybe just one more, because grid cleanup is one of the easiest ones to do. Objective is eliminate all enemy squads. This one is destroy all targets. We get money for both of them, but see, look, extra reward based on number of enemies destroyed. Now, why would you want to do that if it's just going to cost you more ammo? So let's just go along with this, and let's map this area.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Belius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a Balaam company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral survey race. The Arquebus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
Alright, so let's get this her hunting done, shall we? This will be the only...
Now you need a rep. Get their attention, 621.
This here will be the only mission I do before I sign off for the day. Now let me tell you, this is actually quite a fun one. It's nice and simple, and look at this, we're just right back where we were.
Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
God, that view is just absolutely gorgeous. Now if you remember the trebuchet from the catapult from earlier in the video, that is it right there. Now we are just headed right back to where we were in the beginning, which is right over here. Through this door. Remember those simple little mechs that we faced, or ace? Yeah, those were little mechs that we faced off against. Yeah, they're just right here. Woo! Guard that, dodge that real quick. Now there will be a few here on the bridge if I remember correctly. I might not, because honestly my memory is not the best. From what it seems, they're actually on the bridge up there. So let's start at the back here. Up there they are. There's the gorgeouses. There's the purdies. Oh, look at them trying to shoot me down. Now, the fun part about playing light mechs is the way I play. I do not enjoy getting hit. I don't think anybody does, which is why I play my little light mechs. Now look at this. A single bullet, a single round takes them out nicely. There you go. Yeah, I know only a few targets left, Walter. Now if you leave me be, I can do my job. What do you say to that? Holy cow, I have never fallen out of that bloody combat zone a day in my career. That is the first time for everything I do, suppose. There's no way I just did it a second time, is there? I do not believe it. Are you kidding me? Anyways, usually I never use repair kits on this one, but for some reason I fell out of that air like it was not meant for me to be up there. Oh, look at you with your little shield. Anyways, one last bullet, one last round for you. Should have done it. 2 rounds for you. 3, 4. Alright, fine. Have the sword, why don't you?
621, wait. I'm picking up new enemy signatures.
Oh, look at that. They are actually trying to reinforce their little groups there. Now, I wonder what gave them the inclination they needed to do that. Is it the fact they're facing off against an actual AC or what? But whatever it is, I still find it kind of cute that they think they need that reinforcements will help. What do y'all think? I have no idea what I am saying. I need a new core for this, because holy... Did y'all just rain fire down on me? Fine, I'll rain fire down on you back, how about that? You are getting mighty annoying. There we go. But like I said, this will be the only mission for today besides the original.
MT squad has been eliminated. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Look at that down there. Even the detail from between the cracks. Now normally most people, I'm guessing, would just fog it out, but still, that is absolutely gorgeous. They put way too much detail into this, and I love them for it. Like, you can see every little thing, even the words on the signs that are too small.
One new message.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged. Restoring access to the parts shop.
Alrighty, now we got access to the part shop. Let's see what we got real quick before we continue on. Let me see what I can buy. It's either another rifle, a hand cannon, or a bazooka. I do not mind the burst rifles one bit. So I will actually be running dual assault rifles. Because just running a sword is just plain annoying to me. I mean, yeah, it's nice for the guys with the shield, but what do you expect? Now let's see. As for the back parts, Ooh. A pulse shield. Now let's actually go with this. So I ran this in my last game. I just ran those two for the longest time until I got my hands on dual shotguns, and now let me tell you, dual shotguns on here is amazing. But as for right now, that will be it, all my ghost ghouls and goblins out there. So if you want to see more, please do let me know. Hype up the video or do whatever. Hit the like button, subscribe button, whatever you want to do. I do this for the fun of it while in the military, and honestly, it don't matter to me, because free will and whatnot. You do you, and have a wonderful day.